just do a quick little video, hopefully to help some folks out there, specifically with SCA fighting type injuries. As some of you may or may not know, I've been having some issues with my left shoulder. It's kind of chronic, I would guess, ever since I shattered my collarbone, but lately the issue has actually been like rotator cuff injuries, cartilage torn and all that fun stuff. Shortly before the lockdown, I went and saw a physical therapist, and it was awesome, and he gave me a bunch of exercises to help strengthen and get back to, well, closer to normal. The unfortunate thing is that it probably will never be, back to how it was before all of this happened, but there are things that we can do to at least strengthen the muscles around the cartilage and get us back to a better place. Anyway, talking too much. This first exercise he gave me was, I think, the most surprising. When he showed me how to do this, I thought that seems ridiculous. That's not going to do anything, but I tell you what, it does a lot more than I thought it would. So he gave me this whole sheet of things. We're going to run through them all, and I'll try to speed things up in editing. But this first thing, I don't even know what to call it, so I'm just going to show you what you do. Basically, you need a wall, flat surface that you can put your butt and your back against, and you kind of want to sit down into this, and you want to have your back completely flat against the wall. So don't, when you stand up straight, you're going to have this arch and this space here, but you want to tighten your core and make sure that your entire back is flat against the wall. And then what you're going to do is you're going to raise your arms like this, about 90 degrees, and all you're going to do 15 times is raise your arms, keeping your hands against the wall, up above your head, hold for about 3 seconds, and back down. And that's one. And you do this 15 times. Always keeping your back flat, your core tight, and trying your hardest to keep your arms against the wall. And it's actually really, really difficult to keep all those things in line. You're going to find that your arms want to come out off the wall, I should say. And if you bring them down, you're really going to feel that stretch in your shoulder blades, which is what you're wanting here. You might, as you're doing this, start to feel your hands go a little tingly and numb. That is to be expected if, like me, your range of motion and your flexibility throughout your shoulder joints isn't as good as it probably should be. I'm not sure how many that is now. That's the problem with doing these. Trying to explain what you're doing and forgetting to count while you do it. It is important to always remember to breathe. I think that was 15. Maybe more, hopefully. But just doing that, no weights, no nothing, I tell you what, all of this is on fire right now. And that's a good thing. So that was exercise number 1. That's the start of the routine. From there, we move on to our resistance bands. And these guys, very handy. My physical therapist just gave me these to take home with me because we knew what was coming. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is the front shoulder raise. So for that, we're just going to stand and get some tension on this. You want some tension on it to start with, and then we're going to hold it in like a hammer fist, thumb on top, right? Going to get into basically a good fighting stance, kind of a horse stance, if you will. Back straight, core tight, and it's just a front shoulder raise, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. And again, 15 reps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. Now, you'll see a lot of guys in the gym just like slinging it, fast and hard as they can. I have found in my experience, and I've had this confirmed with actual, my physical therapist, you want slow, controlled movements, really. There's a time for explosive power, especially doing things like snatches and cleans. But for this particular application, and we're switching over to the right arm is not injured, but if I'm going to be doing this, I might as well do both anyway, as kind of like preventative maintenance. But yeah, for this application especially, he said that slow and controlled is what we're looking for. And even when you're doing like an explosive motion, say you're on the bench and you want to throw it up, on the way back down it should be slow and controlled at least. You don't want to just drop the weight. And I've lost count again. I think this is 15. Alright, I will be back in a flash. I just saw a text pop up on here. Okay, exercise number 3. Resisted external rotation. This is where, for me anyway, a lot of the pain comes in. So for this, we want an underhand grip. All right, real quick, a note on the grip for the external rotation. Earlier I said same grip as everything else, except for a better stretch, we actually want to change the grip up a little bit on this one. So instead of grabbing with our palm up, we're going to grab with our palm down. We're going to rotate our hand 90 degrees, so we're kind of giving this thumbs up kind of thing going, and then it's just the same as regular. This is going to provide a much better stretch and a much better workout than what I was doing before. So again, it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we switch, again, palm down, rotate our hands so we're doing a thumbs up kind of thing. Tension on the band in the down position, and then we just go for it. One thing to note when you're doing this, one is really focus on this muscle right here. This is what we're trying to strengthen, our back muscles. A lot of us, we get in the gym, or me, I know from experience, we like to focus on the chest, hit that bench real hard, do flat bench, incline, decline, all of that. But I know for one, I was neglecting my back, and just as hard as you work on building those chest muscles, you need to then turn around and make sure that you're hitting your back just as hard, keeping things even. One of the reasons my doc said I was actually having the shoulder issue is that I had strengthened my chest so much and I hadn't compensated with my back, and my chest muscles were actually pulling my shoulders forward and causing issues. So, you know, lesson learned, I guess, there. Oh. But yeah, thumbs up on the external rotation. Just wanted to get that in there. Back to working out. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're doing resisted abduction. We can keep the camera where it is. For this one, again, we're using that underhand grip. So knuckles are right now, like the palm of my hand is facing the camera. For this one, again, good stance, core tight. That will always stay the same. But for this one, we're getting some tension on the resistance band here. We want to start at tension, and we're going to be lifting straight out and to the side, like that, and exposing our belly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this is one that gets me. I can, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, gosh, yeah. Especially on the bad arm. It's like, that's a thing. All right, so here we go with the right arm. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. Whew. Good stuff. All right. Last little exercise in this particular routine. Going to require me to move the camera again, so stand by. Okay, so this is the last exercise in the routine that he gave me. For my purposes, and because I'm not in the gym at all currently, I am going to be adding to this 25 push-ups and 25 sit-ups. So first we're going to do this. That kind of finishes this portion of it. Then 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, and then we go back to the beginning and start all over. And we do this whole routine 3 times. So this last bit is more of a stretch than an exercise, but it's going to help to open up the chest and get a good stretch on the shoulders, which is what we're trying to strengthen and work out. So, gotta find a nice corner or a doorway. You can do this on a door, but I like the corner here. You're gonna put your hands evenly, feet together, and then just keeping your back straight. Lower yourself forward until you can't go anymore, and then go a little bit further. And you're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Again, keep your back straight, your core tight. And, oh. Boy, I tell you, it doesn't look like anything. But, oh, man. All right, so 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, and then we're going to basically just do the whole thing over again 3 times. All right, so I've been seeing all my other night friends doing cool workouts with their helmets on, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It's going to be very, very important with this added little extra weight on the dome that I keep my back straight and my neck straight, keeping my head up while I'm doing this. The goal is to do 25 with my shoulder the way it is. We're going to see how it works, but let's get to it. Whew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, head up, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, come on, head up. 20, 21, 22, 23, come on, 24, 25. Woo! That was fun, guys. All right, on to sit-ups. Don't want to wear the helmet for that, so whatever. Back in a flash. All right, here we go. 25 sit-ups. Got my handy couch here. Try to keep my feet down. A lot of folks like to do sit-ups with their hands behind their head like this. Just for my personal preference, I don't like doing that because I feel like I'm wrenching on my neck too much, and that kind of, to me, seems like a bad idea. So when I do sit-ups, I typically just cross my arms over my chest like this, and yeah, no more talking. Here we go. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Fun stuff. All right, so again, we're doing that whole cycle 3 times. I'm not gonna record me doing the same thing 3 times in a row, but you get the idea. I hope this has been helpful. Again, always consult a doctor or a physical therapist before beginning any workout routine. Yeah, this should be pretty good. So anyway, have a good one, guys. Be excellent to each other. Stay inside, stay safe. We'll see you later. Bye.